Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to add a custom domain to your Office 365 tenant. Let's go to the admin center and then under settings go to domains and click add domain, and you can add your custom domain name here and you can select use this domain. Okay, you have three options now. I recommend you to go with the first option, adding a text record to the domain's DNS records, and click continue. Once you get to this screen, you have to update this text record in your domain register. In the DNS manager, you can go to the domain and then under add new records you can create a new text record, and with it should be pointing to this text value up here. Right, and then you can paste it up to point 2 and then you can save it. You can leave it empty because you are adding it to the domain. Once it's added, it will be recorded up here. This text record will verify that you are the owner of this domain, and click verify and then click continue. Now you have three options, but you can use add your own DNS records, and Microsoft will provide you DNS records that you should update in your DNS host. Alright, now you have to update the MX record, CNAME record, as well as the text record. This will do a certain task. Let's add the MX record. Click add new and then select MX type. The host should be blank because you are directing to the domain name, and it will point out to the Microsoft MX record, and it will add it now. Let's see add the CNAME record, photo discover. Similarly, you can paste the photo discover CNAME record and you can click save, and similarly you can add the text record. As you can see, it's now added. Okay, for the text record, this is a special kind of a record that will that is known as a sender policy framework, and it identifies the mail server and the domain that are allowed to send emails on behalf of your domain. Now once you added this, you can go to MX Toolbox, but this will take time, eventually like 24 hours to propagate globally. But you can go to MX Toolbox and check whether your MX records are propagated successfully and what's the state of it. So this is the basic troubleshooting step that you have to take if you have to verify whether your MX records are propagated successfully. Even you can check the CNAME records, text records, and any other IP details using this MX Toolbox tool. It's a very good tool, and you can go ahead and click continue. Once you update the DNS record, it will take up to 24 hours to globally propagate, but once you're done, if you press continue, you can get the message that this domain setup is complete. And you can see the custom domain name is already added, and it has set it to default domain. And once it's added, you can use this domain name to your users, groups, and all other objects in your SUAD and Office 365 tenant. Now when you go to a specific user, you can check whether you can change the domain name by adding an alias to the account. Now we are trying to add the account alias for admin@efficia.lk. Okay, now it's saving. Alright, it's saved. So which means now we have the custom domain name setup. As you can see, you can add multiple users as well with the same domain name. Alright, thank you for watching.